Picture a forest. Picture the abundance of trees. The entire forest started with seeds, buried underneath, pitch black without any promise of what's to follow. No visible light at the end of the tunnel. Nothing to make that darkness worthwhile, and yet it trusted, it stayed resilient. You are resilient. Although it might not feel true, look at everything you've been through. You were once that seed. You were once cold and buried. You did not know what to expect. But night after night, you took rest on that rock-hard bed and told yourself, I'll keep hoping instead. You are resilient. If you had to explain everything you've dealt with, I'm sure tears would well up before the end of your sentence. I'm sure you had days where you were quiet and mellow, and many nights where you slept on a wet pillow. But I promise, those tears have not gone to waste. Every single drop that rippled off your face dropped below and watered another seed in its place. You are resilient. You are the seed beneath that soil. At first your roots were just a tiny coil, but you kept at it. You worked hard to toil. Even though it was hard to stay loyal to the dark ground you called home. It was so cold and so barren and so alone. Soon you will peek your head from the ground. You will see light and you will hear sound. You began to grow fast and you started to notice challenges of the past were no longer your focus. You are resilient. Day by day, you grow inch by inch. Your past pain now feels like a pinch. You now have branches and a few tiny leaves. What you see just seems so hard to believe. You feel a little stronger. Your foundation is reliable. Your roots are deeper and your growth is undeniable. You are resilient. You did not think you'd make it out the dirt, but day by day, you grew by little spurts. You had to trust, you had to believe that God would not let you perish a seed. Look at you now. Your story has unfolded. What started as seeds is now a lush forest. What started as darkness has now turned to light. What started as fear has now turned to might. Of course, the fall will come and your leaves will wither, but this is just preparation for the winter, a time full of planning and preservation, where you drop your leaves in anticipation, letting you focus your energy internally and get a time to reflect and to plan early, because as spring starts to come around, you'll be ready to endure another round. There will be cycles and seasons for as long as you exist, times of peaks and times of pits, but you are well seasoned and ready for it all. What was once a seed is now standing tall. Your resilience is a testimony, please do not ignore it. Your resilience is the water that built that lush forest. Every tear you dropped provided nourishment below, and every crack in your leaves provided a window. So sunlight entered and water flowed, and thousands of seeds learned to grow.